Welcome my fine food-loving friends. Welcome to Eat Up Live. I'm Don Stugots. This week I got something really good planned for you. A vegetarian stew, baby. Look at that. Look how good that is. I don't know if you can see it too well. I got a whole new setup here because, you know, we tinker every week. So I'm going to come over here now and just bring over here so you can see, right? Some vegetarian stew. Let me come over here, see how much you can see. I have no idea. I'm like working blind this week. Jen's not here. She's working. This new setup. And something wrong with the Facebook Live app. It doesn't go to portrait mode. Landscape mode. It wants to stay in portrait mode. I'm going to try to follow along over here now. Let me just set this up. This might take a minute. Alright. Hope everyone's having a good week, because I had a crappy week, but I'm turning it all around now. Let's see. What are all of you people here on a Friday night, right? Alright, this is shit the bed again. Alright. Someone's going to complain, oh, you know, you should have been more prepared, blah, blah, blah. There's no way to know these things, so you do them. So I'm going to get my apron on, so I don't ruin my shirt. I have no idea what you guys are saying. I guess I could flip the camera around, but I don't know. Let's try that. I'm sorry, like these things, we don't know how these things are going to happen, you know? So hold on, let's just do this. There I am. Where are you people? I don't know. Alright, well, this kind of sucks now. I kind of lose all the interactiveness to whoever's watching. I apologize if you're watching. I don't know. Yep. This ain't working at all. Alright. I apologize. Alright, so we're going to just get going here. Wherever you guys are at in this. I don't know. If someone has my cell phone number, you text me, I guess. I don't know. But none of this is working. I know there's 4 people watching. Thank you very much. Alright, so again, we're making a vegetarian stew this week, right? Because last week I showed you how to make tomato sauce or Sunday gravy. Excuse me. So now this week we're going to try this, right? With the sauce, but without the meat, because it's vegetarian, baby. You know, all these weeks I'm cooking and cooking. My vegetarian friends, you know, the rich hippies that live up by the lake, oh, you're not making anything for us that we could eat, right? I got you covered. I tell you people every week, your Uncle Stugots, he's taking care of you. I know you can't go off out into the world and fix big machinery or do whatever you need to do with an empty belly. So I'm going to feed everybody, right? So I'm going to cover this back up so it stays nice and warm. I got my freshly shredded mutts. Now the labels are going to be backwards for you people because it's like a double mirror type thing. Like the camera's backwards and I'm backwards, kind of. You know what I mean? Up is down, left is right. I got my sauce right here. We got some spray-on oil. We got some olive oil. And of course, you know, I tell you people every week, garlic goodness. Michelle, like over at the Intensity Academy, the sauce queen there, she got to change the name of this. This is garlic greatness, baby, in a little bottle. And we're going to be cooking with it again tonight. I got my sauce spices right here, some parsley, some smoked truffle salt, and I got my garlic spice and my Greek spiced smoked salt. And of course we got cauliflower rice, some veggies, and we're going to get going now, right? I'm going to turn my burners on. Alright, we're going to start prepping everything, so my back's going to be to you for a minute. If it's a problem for you, I don't know what to tell you. The stove's behind me. I don't even want to hear you complain anymore like you people complain, alright? I do got James Brown station playing on the Pandora. I'm going to lower it a little bit. I have no idea if you can hear me. For all I know, this is like the worst broadcast that I've ever done because now there's no interaction. I don't know what Facebook did this week, but I can't see anything. Alright, so we're going to take our little... Like I said, if you have my cell phone number, you can text me during the show. I'll read it. So we're going to take our frying pan, our big Gigenda cast iron pan here now. Alright, we're going to spray that. I'm going to take a little bit of my smoked truffle salt here. I'm going to put that into the frying pan here as that oil gets hot. I want this salt and that smokiness, that truffle oil that it's already smoked with, to infuse with my olive oil that's going to get hot in the pan, right? Just adds layers of flavor. That's all I'm doing, baby. We add these layers of flavor, and then it just explodes in your mouth, right? Unexpectedly, out of nowhere. You thought you weren't going to have something in your mouth. All of a sudden, there's a whole bunch of stuff in your mouth, and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing here now, right? So we're going to keep this over here. When that gets hot, I'm going to start prepping my sauce pot for the sauce, right? So I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil. Just enough to coat the bottom. I'll show you guys in a second. I like my fancy apron. Thank you, Michael. Right, we're just going to coat it. Just swish it around so that it coats nice. Right, I'm going to take our garlic. That's already getting hot. I feel it. Where's my handy dandy measuring spoon? And we're going to take our garlic goodness. 2 tablespoons. That's all you need of this. Trust me, it's the good stuff. I would advise you to shake it once or twice. Don't shake it 3 times. You shake it 3 times, then you're just having too much fun. You know what I mean? Stop it now. You go blind if you shake it too much. Shake the bottle once or twice just to activate all of those flavor molecules that have been laying dormant during transit. I know a couple of you people have ordered some bottles from Intensity Academy. I thank you for when you support the people who I enjoy their products of, like these people. Michelle's a great lady. I saw her today because I had to get some so I could cook for you people tonight, right? We got beer. Alright. So now, as that gets hot, you want to swish it around. You want to take your wooden spoon that you used to get beat up with as a kid, right? And you just want to stir a little bit. Just mix it all around. You can hear the sizzle. That's the flavor coming alive, baby. That's how it feels when you wake up in the morning, right? And you got the erection of your life. That's how it feels, that sizzle. You're just, I could take on the world today, baby, with that erection. With that sizzle. That's what life's all about. It's not all about who's peeing in what bathroom, conspiracy theories, hating people that are different. It's about the sizzle. Alright, so we're going to let that sit for a minute. Remember, we're going to let that get hot until it all gets like a brown. Not too brown, you don't want it to burn. It's a very delicate situation here now. And that's on. I'm going to turn that up to medium. Get this one up to medium because I don't feel much heat coming off of that. I'm going to try again. While that's getting hot, I'm going to try again to try to communicate with you guys, right? I don't know if Facebook changed things in the last week or something, but everything seems off. I'm going to try one more thing here now. And I apologize for the technical difficulties. Some things are out of my control. I'm going to move my table just a smidge. It's a little off the mark, but it's alright. Not my friend Mark, but, you know, just the thing there. So like even my phone's not going to like the landscape thing. Alright. Alright, people can hear me cook. Alright, I guess I gotta turn it on an angle. I don't know. I don't know what these people do. Everything gets working right and it's, oh, we gotta change shit. And then the shit don't work right and everyone's like, man, what do you want from me? Right? What's up, Reagan? There is no beef, baby. The beef's right here, huh? You like how I did that? No, there's no beef. It's a vegetarian dish. I'm not kidding. Thank you, Maria. Let's see. Hey, Cynthia's joining us. Reagan, what's up? Hey, Kim's over in Gulf Shores. She's on vacation. What's happening, Tim? No, there's no pork here. The only pork that's going to be in this dish is in your mom. There's no meat, baby, is what I'm trying to tell you people. I've got you covered every which way to Sunday on Eat Up Live. And this is just the beginning. All right, so I'm going to take my wooden spoon over here now. All right, that looks good now. I'm going to just put that back to simmer. We don't want that to burn. Whew. I might have just got burned, but it's all right. I'm used to that. And we're just going to make sure that this is going here. Remember, I said we want that salt there to kind of liquefy with the oil as it gets hot. While that's going, I'm going to get the sauce, all right? Can of sauce. I opened it. We throw it in there. Just like I showed you people last week, there's no secrets. Except my spices. Shh. All right, what is this thing now? All right. Well, what's the name of the sauce? I don't know. You tell me. What's the name of the sauce that I'm using? I don't know. All right, we pour that right in there. If you want that sauce name, maybe, you know. Or if you want your sauce to be named, you give me a can and I'll say it. I don't care. I'm happy to share the knowledge of people. So just like I showed you last week, we take a little bit of hot water, put it in the can, we squish, and we put this in the pot. You want to get all like that essence that's like the schmegma that's in there. It's not schmegma, there's just, you know, residuals. Sometimes you gotta do it twice, you squish. We're swishing into the pot with you now. 2 points, baby, right there. Tim Duncan, suck it, baby. I don't even know who the hell Tim Duncan is. Is he even a basketball player? I don't know. Trying to get some stuff out of the way. So now I'm just gonna give that a stir. This way the water and the oil and the sauce, it all mixes up a little bit, right? Nice. And I'll show you people, don't worry. Well, I'm sure someone's complaining already. I can't see. Well, last week people bitched they didn't like my setup. I got a new setup and people gonna bitch. What are you gonna do? Nice. The house smells awesome right now from the sauce. Even though it's like the second batch of sauce I had cooked tonight, maybe that's why. Look at this. I'm gonna come over here now, just so I can see what you guys can see. Huh? My sauce cooking nice, so everything mixing nice. Put it back on the flame. I turned it to low. I don't want it to get too hot. Now we gotta work on this here now, right? So in my frying pan that's getting nice and hot, I'm gonna take some mixed vegetables that I had cut up. Peppers, onions, asparagus. I think that's it for that one. And on this one I got 2 different kinds of zucchini. Look at that, right? Yellow and green. Because it takes all kinds. I don't judge one zucchini from the other based on the color of its peel. Same thing for my peppers. I like a red pepper, I like an orange pepper, I like a green pepper, I like a yellow pepper, I like a yellow-green pepper. We're all peppers, baby. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? So this gets nice and hot. That's what I mean. You don't judge it from the outside. Judge it from the inside. If it's rotten, it's rotten. Just like people. All right. Getting the sizzle, baby. I'm glad I got my protective apron on here. Take my zucchinis. All right, let's throw that over there now. All right. Now, we're going to add one more thing to this pan. Some nice tofu. Let me come over here and show you people. I don't know anything about tofu, but this one tofu I got was extra firm. I know your mom likes it extra firm, so how bad could that be, right? And these people, this one company, I don't know the name, they went ahead and they cut it up into little cubes for you already. So I bought this one, you know, because like they already went through the trouble of cutting it up for me. If I didn't buy it and bought the other one, it's like a solid brick, I think that would have been rude. So I got this one. They already did the hard work. And I'm going to put it right in there now. Make sure it's all out. All right, now there we go. I'm just going to take our wooden spoon that we used to get beat up with as a kid. I'm looking for something. Oh. I'm just going to grab my oven mitt because the frying pan's hot already, babe. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Those are vegetables. Oh. This dish is going to be awesome. It's going to be huge, baby. It's going to be huge. Like the guy in the car commercial says. And yeah, from Tampa Bay, you don't know about the guy's car commercials. It's okay. Alright. So that's cooking up nice. We don't want those to get too dark now because they'll burn. So, you know, just got to keep watching them, keep stirring them. I'm going to check the comments, see what you guys are talking about over here. Alright, Mike says the show's great. He's got 2 kids that are being assholes. He had to bounce. Ah, sorry, Mike. We missed you already. Thank you very much for your contributions to the program. Let's see. Karen, what are you saying ew to? I don't know what you're saying ew. I'm sorry. I cook all the time. What I do now for the show, like I usually just cook once a week and I put everything in the refrigerator. And whoever was here, well, usually Jen's here, my girlfriend Jen's usually here, and she just, what I do for you people, I used to just do for her, and she would just be laughing hysterical. I just figured one night I put the camera on and I started doing it for you people, you know. That's how all this started. With this, I mean. But I cook tonight, everything goes in the refrigerator and it's already packaged. I already put it in small bowls, it's all ready. You grab and go, you heat up as you need it, and that's it. The sauce, I still got 2, the sauce I made last week, I still got 2 Jagunda bowls that I'll probably use it for the next few weeks on the show. Which was the whole point of the sauce. Alright, just keep stirring. What you people yapping about? Ooh, we're gonna get rid of that one. Sometimes they jump out. What are you gonna do? We lost connection. No, I'm live, baby. I'm right here. I don't know if I gotta refresh to talk to you guys. See, I don't like this. It was all just, it was fluid, and it's not my fault, and I apologize, even though it's not my fault. Alright, so it's like 7 people. 7 people watching on Friday night when everyone's out. I think that's pretty good. I don't know. Even if no one's here, I'm doing this anyway. It's just a matter of the camera going to be on or not, you know? Oh man, this smells awesome. What I'm going to do right now, because I want to really get some flavor, right? I'm going to take my Greek salt, my Greek spice salt here. I'm going to just throw some of this in, right? Just a pinch or 2, right? We're going to do it just like this. Take a sip of the beer. I'm just going to stir. Just like this now. I'm going to turn the heat up on that sauce a little bit because I caught up to it. Just stirring this up, some nice stir fry. Actually, I think in a couple weeks I'm going to break out the wok and I'm going to make a little stir fry dish for you guys. And I'm going to take my spices here, just some parsley and my secret sauce spices. I'm going to throw this in the pot. A pinch. I got big hands, so a pinch is big. You might have small hands, so a pinch will be small, so then you use 2 pinches. It's okay. We don't judge you on the size of your pinch. Yeah, just like this. And if you don't know what it is, it's my sauce spice. Alright. I think we're good for right now, so I'm just going to stir this up. And I'm going to come over here now. We're going to stir up the sauce. Alright. It looks pretty good. Alright, there we go here. Alright, let me see what you people are talking about here. Was my favorite dish to make. I really don't have a favorite dish. Every time I make something different that comes out really well, it's like, oh, this is my favorite thing to cook. And every week it's something different. Last week my sauce came out great. During the week I just boiled up some tortellini. And in my the water before, when I set up the pot for the tortellini with the water in it, I put some different smoked salts in it, and I put some pesto spice in it, and let it boil. And this way the pesto infused with the water, I threw in my tortellini. And that came out awesome, man. So much so, like, all week I ate it, I was like, oh, this is the best thing I've ever made. So, every week it changes. I really don't have a favorite thing to make. Sorry. Oh, Martha likes the angle. Thank you very much, Martha. How you doing? Martha, look at it. I got a big thing of mozzarella right here. And I thought of you when I wrote the label. All right. We're just stirring. I'll show you guys how nice this looks in a second. Let me grab my... And I'll come over there now. Alright, look at this. Huh? Look how nice this looks. Oh, I'd love to shove it right in my face and eat it. Right now, that's how good it looks. Minga. Alright, I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Get rid of the bit. Alright. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys the rice that I'm going to use for this. And like I said, it's as much as a vegetable or vegan dish as possible, minus the cheese. But so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make the rice out of cauliflower. I went ahead, and I got like a head of cauliflower. I went ahead and shredded a bunch already, just for, you know, time constraints, you know, and factors. So what I'm going to do now is I got my cheese grater, right, which I use for the mozzarella. And I got a bowl. I took a long bowl. This way, like, it kind of matches the shape of the cheese grater, because this stuff's going to fly when you start grating, right? And I just got a piece left just to show you how nice it comes, right? You just take it. You got to grab it firm. Grab firmly that stalk, you know? You just grab it right by the shaft, nice and strong, you know? And you just start shredding it, like, you know, like it's nobody's business. Like I said, this stuff does go flying as you start shredding, but you don't let that stop you. You don't let go. You still hold on tight to that nice shaft. You take it firmly in your hands. And we're just going to grate it. And by holding it this way, you try to get as much as possible to fall into your bowl. And what I even did was I put a dish underneath. Let me move over a little bit. I put a dish under the bowl to try to catch some, because this stuff goes flying, baby. It's like pulp. All right, now let's just say, oh, Stugots, you know, you got a bigger piece in the bowl, so you just take it out with your hand and you just grate it down some more. You just be careful not to get your fingers, because this thing will take some skin off, baby. You don't want to have to get a skin graft because you decided to cook dinner for your significant other, you know, or domestic partner, whatever, you know. See, like I said, this stuff just goes flying. You grate it up nice. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this. And, you know, just keep pushing it in. You push it in, get it in nice and deep inside the bowl. So you might have to go a little faster and faster, you know, because you got to get it down, you know. And when you get down to the nub, sometimes it's a chubby nub. What are you going to do, you know? And that's Shingad. You throw it in the trash. There you go. So now this is what you're going to have. A nice big bowl of cauliflower rice. I'm going to come over here and show you kids. Look how nice that is, right? Now, if you don't know better, like if you had to trick your kid, right, into eating vegetables, how are the kids going to know this? Just going to clean up a little bit of my mess. At least what's on the table. The stuff on the floor, I'll get later. So now with this, I'm going to spice it up just a little bit, right? Before I put it into the, before I cook it, or steam it, I should say. So, I can take this off spice. Just a little, maybe a half a pinch, 2 half pinches, 2 half pinches, a whole pinch, whatever, you know. And I'm definitely going to take some of my Greek smoked salt. And then when you throw the Greek smoked salt, you got to, oppa, when you throw it in. One more time, oppa, right? Oppa! You can use as much salt as you want. These are your rules, baby. It's your world. We're all just living it. Mix it up nice. And when I mix it up, I want to make a hole in the center. I don't know if you can see that, but push it all off to the side. I'm going to show you one in a second. We'll take our mozzarella now. Take this side. Ah, fresh mutz. Nothing like it, right? And this you're going to take a lot of. And you throw it in that big crater that you just created. Look at that. Oh, man. You want a nice, big, huge mountain of cheese right in the center. Now, this is where the difference is between, for this dish, where it becomes vegan or vegetarian. Because vegans don't eat cheese, but a vegetarian, as far as I know, they do. I could be wrong. And then we're going to stir this up nice. We want to get it all nice and mixed up. Alright, I appreciate you guys spending your Friday night with me. You guys could be any place else in the world right now. And you're here with me. You know, I'm touched, so thank you. Alright. And I'll show you guys what this looks like before I put it into the steam, to get steamed. Alright? I'm just scraping it all off, so I don't want to waste. My grandmother told me a long time ago, don't waste as little as possible. Alright, I'll bring it over here now. Now, if you wanted to, you could take another tablespoon of the garlic goodness, and you could throw it in if you want. That's all up to you, you know. But here, this is what it's going to look like right here, right? Or take some black pepper. I might take some black pepper. Now that I just ordered a black pepper. Sorry. I want to take my black peppercorns, the cauliflower over here now. Alright. Don't spend so much time on this that you forget about your vegetables here, right? Because they'll burn pretty quick. Alright, let's get rid of this. Alright. The vegetables look good. We're going to put them right into the sauce. I'm going to show you a little trick. You're not going to be able to see this too well, but when you're pushing the stuff into the stove, into the pot on the stovetop, everything is really hot. So try to just like work it with the spoon and try not to hold the pan at such a high angle where the stuff's going to tumble, because if it starts to splatter in the sauce, you get burned pretty damn good. Alright. I'll wash this later. No, I won't let it soak. Alright, just put this here, turn that off. And we're going to give this some good stirs, okay? We want to stir it up nice. I'll show you what it looks like. Alright. The thing with tofu is that it picks up the flavors from everything around it. So my whole method of cooking, where I have a lot of flavors layered on top of each other, kind of works, I think, for it. You know what I mean? I'm going to come over here. That's your sauce with all the vegetables and tofu in it. Alright. I'm going to cover this. I'm going to use my little trick. Cover it with the frying pan. Now, the one reason I like that is one, I don't have the lid for the pot. But two is, now any flavor that's in the frying pan, it's going to steam off from the steam coming up from the sauce as it cooks. You know, gotta use your little brain there. Little ingenuity. So now we're gonna put this in the microwave for 1.5 minutes. But what we want to do is, you don't want to put the lid on tight. You want the lid to just rest right on top of it. This way it'll keep some of the steam in it as it cooks and give it a little extra cooking to it. You know what I mean? And I don't know how to use my microwave, so I can put it on for 30 seconds and then it went to 1.5 minutes. So 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. And that's going to be ready to rock and roll, right? I'm just going to watch it, just in case. And while that's going, I'm going to see what you people are saying. Alright, let's see. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, the cauliflower is going to be steamed, Cynthia. Sorry, I know you missed it. It was raw. I shredded it up nice with my cheese grater, and now it's steaming for about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes in the microwave, and it's going to get a really nice flavor and texture to it. I can't wait for you guys to see this. I don't know if you can see that cabinet, so I'm going to close it. Not that I got anything to hide. Take a sip of beer while we wait for that. Got about another 30 seconds. My beer I'm drinking this week is Leading Kugel's, I forgot the damn name of it, Beer Garden Tart. And I like the specialty beers that you can get it like in a beer garden, so I thought it was a great choice. And it's a little too tart for me. But yeah, but it's good. It's not gonna go to waste. Worst comes to worst, I'll make some bratwurst in it next week. Maybe I'll do that for you guys. All right, so this is gonna be good here. Take it out. Be careful because it's gonna be hot when you lift the lid up. I'm gonna take a spoon and just stir it up. All right, you can see the cheesiness in it. Let me come over here and show you people close up. How's that? You guys, you see it? Nice. You see all the cheese, right? All right. I'm just gonna check on this stuff here. Remember now, when I told you last week about the sauces, about every 8 minutes you want to stir it for 2 minutes, and you do that for about 30 minutes. It's gonna start bubbling up like lava, like these real giant bubbles. They're gonna be coming up kind of furious, not too furious, but just enough where you gotta like dodge, like you and Muhammad Ali in that, right? And you gotta float the jab in there and not get burnt by one of those hot lava soft bubbles. And once that happens, you just put that on to simmer and you let it sit like that for 30 minutes over the low flame. It's all gonna get nice and cooked. The two ways to see how it's cooking is if the oil and water that were on the top, because it'll separate after you put it in for the first minute, it'll start to dissipate. Each time you stir, it'll be less and less to build up on there. That's how you know your sauce is cooking nice, right? The other thing with it is you taste it. If it tastes good, then it's done. If it don't taste good anymore, it's not done. That's the end of that. I don't think I forgot anything. Oh yeah, I did forget something. I gotta put my sugar in here. Because I gotta put sugar in the sauce to take out some of the tartness and acidity. So, I need my measuring cup. I'm sorry, I forgot about this, but I'm not gonna do it with my back to you people. And yeah, I keep my sugar in a jar. I don't like the bag. Just freaks me out. I don't know. I always worry about bugs. Since I was a little kid. I don't know. Do the same thing with my cereal. Cereal comes home, comes out of the box in a plastic container. So you want to take about half a cup or a quarter a cup, whatever to your taste. And you want to put that into the sauce, you want to stir it up. I need my oven mitt here now. I probably should have did this already and I forgot, but it's alright. It's not going to do anything to hurt. And we just stir it nice. Whew. Jeez, it's hot. Alright. Alright, so I showed you guys the cauliflower. I'm going to taste it. My spoon that's over here. And I know it already tastes good because I tasted some already. And it's really hot. That's very good. It's just very good, but very hot. All right. So now when this is done, and you like I said, you let it simmer for that 30 minutes. You take it, you put it in a bowl. You take some of the what's my spoon? Oh. You want to take some of your sauce. You can throw it right on top. You put a little cheese on the top there for garnish and for taste. Mix it up nice, just like this, right? Mmm. That's really good, right? Oh, I need another one, I think. That was really good. Mmm. Delicious. Now, because we infused everything slowly, excuse me, that's delicious. Each bite is going to actually taste different than the bite before. And that bite's going to taste different than the bite that comes after it. That's called experiences. That's what happens in life. You experience different things as they come your way, and you try to enjoy them as best as possible, right? Oh, this is delicious. Now, if you didn't want to make a vegetarian/vegan dish, you can always just take some pepper steak, because that's what I'm going to probably do later. Take some pepper steak, put that in the frying pan, and we throw it in on top. Whatever makes you happy. So I don't feel excluded from the show this week. That's all. It's all about coming together, baby. We're all got to come together as one, right? All right. So let me just check to make sure you guys don't have any questions. Let me see here. So it needs a little bit. No, it's actually the cauliflower doesn't need any water to steam it. When you clean the cauliflower under the water, when you first get it, because it's a nice big head, it'll have water that'll be retained in it. You don't put any water in it. It'll steam all on its own. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but trust me, you don't need to. It's good just as is. Yep, I steamed it, shredded cauli in the microwave. Yep. All right, that's gonna be it this week, baby. I want to know you guys have a good week. Next week I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so I'll be cooking probably Thursday or Friday. I gotta take my dad out for his birthday, and we'll work it out from there. Whichever day I don't take him out, is the night I want to cook for you people. So thank you very much for watching. Okay, until next week, keep banging, baby. This ain't working. Hey, it's my painting. This is working beautiful now. Let's check this way, see what happens.